Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, which is why do you want to leave? It's just simply an investigation into motives. This is probably the first thing that goes through every sales manager's mind. Does this person want to move for progression? Has something gone wrong? Is it redundancy? What is the reason? Now, tip number one here is if something has gone wrong, then be honest and upfront. Because if you're not, and you get found out maybe 3 weeks later, a year later, it doesn't look good. So honesty is always the best policy. Another thing to avoid is talking negatively about a previous experience or employer. So it might be, I didn't like them, didn't like the culture, didn't like the people I worked with, the commission structure was confusing. Whatever it is, you need to give a positive reason why. Even if things have got wrong, what did you learn from it? So I say this will be cast iron guarantee it's going to get asked at the interview. What we're interested in then is how can you answer this more positively and what reasons can you give, and let's say how can you get your message across. And that's what we're going to teach you in the next segment.
So step one is really taking the time to think about the reasons why you're moving on. Now for some people, and again everyone's different, it might be promotion, maybe it's a new challenge, maybe it's redundancy, perhaps it's a move, you're moving to a different country or you're moving from a different state. Again, everyone's different. Once you actually have the reason why, that's when you can begin then to create this statement. So let's take an example of redundancy, which would sound something like this. Unfortunately, I've been made redundant, but during the past 4 years, I've been one of the top performing salespeople. I'm really grateful for the organization and the opportunity, and also the skills and experience that I've developed. But it's through those skills and experiences which I think I can contribute to your organization, and that's the reason why I've applied for this role. So there you can see one example. Again, redundancy is really important to mention this, that just because you've been made redundant doesn't mean that your skills are redundant. They can be applied to other organizations. No one's going to look at you any differently or that you haven't failed. So always remember that. But also what I want to do is give you another example, which may sound something like this. The reason for moving on is simply to develop my career. For the past 2 years, I've worked as a junior salesperson, and during that time, I've achieved every single target I've been set. And this is the reason why I'm applying for the senior role that you've advertised. I've researched your company and the culture, and I feel that this is an exciting opportunity to develop my career. So always remember, reason first, statement second. Again, key thing I want to get across is this is the first question that goes through every single sales manager's mind. Why does this person want to leave? If you can answer it satisfactorily, you take away most of the doubts, and it just gives you a better chance of getting the job.